Welcome to another episode of 101 Days of Breathwork Tapping. I'm Kai Clifford, your spiritual guide and energy alchemist, and you'll see that there's a playlist of these videos along with loads of other healing videos and spiritual teachings. So my work helps you to learn how to heal in every area of your life while upgrading your nervous system, tapping into your divine power, connecting with God, the divine infinite intelligence. It helps you to heal on a physical level, like literally chronic pain, and all the way through to mental health and even to business, visibility, relationship stuff, because we work on an atomic level. We literally heal multiple things at once. Areas that are important to you, as well as areas that you didn't really know needed an upgrade or a refresh, but you'll see them heal and have wonderful opportunities flow into your life as well. So this is really exciting. Follow me exactly. If you're new here, my style is quite different. I do a multiple mix of methods, and I've been doing this for about a decade and a half. So I know what I'm doing. I've healed PTSD in myself, as well as a chronic lung disease that in a very dramatic and horrifying way almost killed me. But I use these type of energy work practices, which I've since developed upon, and share with many people around the world. And I've helped people who are suffering from mental health issues, from chronic pain, from even just overwhelm in their business or repeating negative patterns in their lives and their relationships, to overcome and heal while also manifesting opportunities into their life. So this is for you if you are on a spiritual journey, if you understand that it's not just a one and done thing. Yes, you can get great big changes and results and manifest things and in short periods of time, but that's the cherry on top. The real key is in becoming the strong person who's fortified in your emotions so that you don't freak out at a moment's notice, so you stop blaming other people, so you become truly powerful in your life from a place of love, from a place of certainty and faith. Which brings me to our tapping topic today. We're going to tap on faith in good things happening. How awesome is that? Okay, so a lot of the time growing up, we were disappointed a lot. We were even told that things don't always work out. Don't get your hopes up. We were brought down a peg or two when we were confident and full of ourselves, which what else are you meant to be full of? I guess, the divine spirit, but that just makes you even more full of yourself. So this is to help you to release the fears that things won't work out. And we're going to dive into some past or a past memory. I say some past memories because this is one to be repeated. In fact, they're all made to be repeated many, 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 many times. And every time you reach a new layer, you reach a new depth, you'll feel better. And just know, please stay till the end. Halfway through, you're probably going to want to turn it off. Okay, because it's hard to go into own things alone. This is why it's wise to work with me one-to-one, because it's really easy to just turn it off halfway through when it starts to get difficult. You may disassociate from your emotions and may start thinking it's boring, but that's just because you don't want to feel it. Okay, so to feel it more, you got to dive in. You got to literally maybe tap harder, breathe more, drive your energy into your body, maybe close your eyes and really feel it. Let yourself be louder. Or maybe really stay in your body and walk around the room or rock backwards and forwards. Anything to keep yourself involved. This is not about just stopping the feeling. That will never work. That represses it. Your job is to feel the feeling and to give it love while it hurts. And that's what heals it. But think of it, not it hurts, I'm going to give it love, and then it's going to immediately stop. And so if it doesn't stop, it's not working. No. Your job is to feel the pain, give it love, compassion from a separate part of you, which I'll guide you through. And then it will change later. Now, later could be a few moments, or it could be after some repetitions. But it's not, I'm going to love this, and if it doesn't change, then I won't love it because it's not working. No. Your job is to love it, full stop. Okay? So, and that can be hard. So sometimes you have to jump to the part of yourself that isn't willing to love it. Now, in the previous videos, I've explained more of this healing technique. Just follow me exactly. Breathe when I breathe. Copy how I breathe. It's a very exaggerated technique. You can do it under your breath. It doesn't have to be as loud. You can sort of, if you're breathing, instead of going, you can go like that. Or even a pillow, open mouth pillow, go, to block the sound. It's really important because energy moves on sound. And now, I know for some people, this can seem over the top, annoying, embarrassing. It is what it is. There's a reason why people are stuck. There's a reason why people get sick. There's a reason why people feel overwhelmed and underwhelmed. It's because you're not willing to move your body, to burp, to sigh, to shake, to trust your body's wisdom. Do you see what I'm saying? So drop down any embarrassment and just let yourself jump in, knowing that this is what it takes to heal. And you'll even get silly and funny maybe sometimes during it. It's not for the purpose to be silly and funny. It's literally because that's what transmutes the negative energy. We're not in this just to be some serious people. We're all meant to move towards joy and play and fun more of the time. Okay, are you ready? So get your pen and paper, and I want you to write down. Ready? I wish to have faith in good things happening more of the time. I wish to have faith in good things happening more of the time. Okay? So now, let yourself get negative. So again, for those of you new here, just know that you're not creating it by focusing on it. All that stuff is wrong. Okay? Yes, if you just dwell on it, you will. But you're drawing up things in your unconscious mind that are actually creating because you're ignoring them, and they have your same thinking power that manifests. Have you ever noticed that you don't have to try hard to manifest bad things? It's because of these negative parts that you're not facing because you're scared of them and you don't want to see them or you don't like them, okay? So bring up the negative, and in this conscious time, we're going to transmute it and change its mind so you don't have to pretend to be positive. Yeah, this is really powerful stuff. Okay, so I want you to put your hand on your heart, pause your thoughts. I'm going to drop in a bit more now. So all distractions off. You've got this. Just stay here. It will be worth it, just like going to the gym. Okay, you often don't feel like it, or working out, or whatever it is. And then at the end, you feel so much better. This is worth it. Okay, what situation in your life isn't working out how you want it to? So you can write that question down, or you can just write the answer, and you can use the comments here if you prefer as well. Okay, so what situation in your life isn't working out how you want it to? And maybe you've tried to be positive, maybe you are quite positive, but there's just something that isn't working out. Maybe you don't feel positive about it at all. Either way, what's the situation you're choosing for this one video? Just choose one situation. Now, you might be inclined to go with the biggest thing, the worst thing, the thing you want to change the most, then you're welcome to. But, you know, if you choose that, definitely come back for the other one. But it also might be a wise idea to start with something a little bit less than the biggest one ever. So that way you'll get a win under your belt because it'll be easier to dissolve. But it's up to you. Okay, so choose your thing and take a breath with me. Remember, copying how I breathe when I breathe. Hand on your heart. Big sigh, open your mouth, relax your jaw, and relax your shoulders. Oh, even if it's a fake yawn, just go with this. Okay. Big sigh. Okay, so you've written your thing down. Okay, now let's answer. Why do you secretly believe that this isn't working out? So what story do you tell yourself? Like literally just naming reality. So is it because of something about yourself? Is it because of the way other people are holding you back, or the way the world is set up? Why, if you're really deep down honest with what you secretly feel inside, why do you believe that this isn't working out? Okay, write your story down. As I said, you can use your journal or the comments. Let yourself get real negative. Say your actual deep down pity thoughts. The ones that are like, oh, the really bad ones. Or like just the negative ones. Don't sugarcoat it. Keep writing. Okay, anything else you want to add to that? What else? What more? Why? And this is happening because, keep going, write a bit more. Okay, pause if you need more time, but don't go anywhere. How does this make you feel in your body? As you're writing this, you're noticing some tensions, tightnesses, heavinesses come up. Your feelings are changing and moving in your body. What feelings are they? You could start out with like, oh, it feels like a heaviness, like a big blanket on top of me. It feels like a churning in my stomach, a lump in my throat. They're perfectly good and sometimes even better than the named emotions. So you can write those down. And also actual emotions, like maybe you feel anxious about it. Maybe you feel dread. Maybe you feel doom. Maybe you feel worried. And you can even, again, describe the sensations. What does the worry in your body feel like? Is it that sinking feeling? Is it like a clenching around your shoulders? What is it? So just tune into your body and do a little scan. And the ones that pop up, just write them down. And if you don't know, you do. Just make it up. Just voice yourself. You got this. And remembering that numbness is a feeling too. Okay. And what does this make you believe about yourself? Because it's not working out, if you're really honest, the times that you're like, you just insult yourself. You say, well, this means that I'm never gonna, or it means I'm always gonna. What does it mean about yourself? Get really negative here. The secret insults that you hear just pop up in your head, calling your name, saying about how it is and how it isn't and what you'll have to do. This part's really important. You got to get it up and excavate it, and then we can change it and dissolve it. Okay, but if you're pretending it's not there or scared to look at it, well, then it's just going to stay. Okay? Okay, so now I want you to go and rate them between 1 to 10. 10 feeling the worst. You think it's absolutely true, it's horrible, it's and obviously 1 is almost non-existent, so you probably wouldn't even have written it down. 0 is when it goes away completely. Okay, so just don't think it as much as you feel it. So read each statement you wrote out, like why do you believe it's happening and how does it make you feel, and then what does it make you believe about yourself, each one at a time. Let the feelings change up and down in your body. And notice if it's like a 10, really strong, be a deep, heavy contraction, like really bad. Okay? And obviously the easier it is, the lighter, the more expansive you feel, the easier it feels. Okay, so let's jump in. So copy me exactly. You may need to pause to add your own story in. This is meant to be what you're actually thinking. As I said, don't go anywhere. We're going to stir triggers up. Okay, and we're already stirred up, so don't turn this off. Okay, tap your chest underneath your collarbones on either side. It doesn't really matter where you tap so much. And in fact, in a lot of my sessions, I hardly even use tapping. It's not the main event. This is so much more. This is about feeling the feelings. It's about relaxing your body, and the tapping helps to do that and move energy through. And it's about the way you see it and changing your mind about it. So feel free to add any words in or change your story. You might like to try what I say. But yeah, okay, let's jump in before time moves on anymore. Okay, so I'm calling in the divine, calling in God, infinite intelligence to help us in this healing, to open you up to the truth of how you really feel and help you see that you are an infinite creator. I'm calling faith into your body, faith into your life, and clearing away all blockages that are keeping you stuck. Okay, are you ready? Take a big breath. So let yourself get negative. Repeat after me. I admit I have this part of me that doesn't have faith. I'm trying to be positive, and often I am, but I have this secret part of me deep down. And what are the feelings that you wrote down? That's secretly worried. So add in your own. Got a sense of doom. Doesn't trust. Doesn't feel good. And secretly doesn't believe that it will work out. Okay, say it emphatically. Say, there, I said it. I secretly don't believe, but I know I'm supposed to. Even though this part of me is scared, even though this part of me doesn't believe, I choose to send myself compassion now. Okay, so imagine the fear, the feeling, the worry that you're working on. How does it feel in your body right now? What color is it? If it had a color, just make it up. Close your eyes, feel around the color. What color is it? It could be multiple colors. Don't think it. Feel it. Big deep breath into your body. If you're not sure, make it up. Big yawn, even if it's fake. Relax your shoulders, relax your fingertips, relax your belly button. And we want the feeling to get worse because it's going to be spreading through your body, which is healing it. Big deep sigh, big yawn. Give yourself a little shake. Okay, I admit I have this feeling of, say it again. That could be like the heaviness, the churning, the worry, you know what they are. You've written them down. Okay, tap the side of your hand in the karate chop point. And the color is what? And I feel it in my body. This part's really important. Just feel it, feel it, feel it. Don't try to change it. Don't try to heal it. Don't even hope it changes. I feel it in my body. Nod your head. And it feels really uncomfortable. Get honest with yourself. I don't want to feel this. I just want it to go away. But the truth is, it's a part of me. It's not just a feeling. It's a part of me that's been hurt. All the way back when I was young. Tap the inside of your wrist together. And things went wrong. I was always wrong. Life kept going wrong. In this particular area, something big didn't work out. And maybe I've buried it or thought I'm over it. I had to move on and cope. And I thank my younger self for that. Nod your head. Really mean it. Little children, we cannot handle the immensity of this pain. It would literally kill a child. So we have to store it in our nervous system in a holographic memory until we're ready in a time like this to unpack it. We're actually designed to go in and heal ourselves as adults like this. And again, that's what I'm here for. So hand on your heart, tap around the top of your head. Say it like you mean it. I love and accept myself as much as I can right now. Big deep breath and breathe it like you mean it. Feel the pain, notice its color, relax the clenching around the edges. Oh, let it expand, unravel, unwind. Ask your body to allow you to feel it even more. Pause those thoughts, babe. Oh, that's right. Okay. Repeat after me. Tapping your eyebrows right here next to the nose where they begin. I love and accept myself more than before. And for some of you, you're going to hear and just say this, no, I don't. I might never love and accept myself unless this works out. Tap in the corners of your eyes. Things have to be different. I have to be different. I have to change. And while yes, that is true, what if it's not because there's something wrong with me? Where I'm just inept and can't handle life? Even though sometimes I secretly feel like a loser. Do a fat lip. That hurts my feelings. Feel like a failure. What did you write down on the last thing? And I feel like I will never or I will always what? Feel it. Big sigh. Open the mouth, relax the face. All the way up, push it out. There, I said it. Tapping right here where you do the winged eyeliner. This is how it makes me feel. I feel it in my body. And this began when I was young. High feeling. Say hi to the feeling in your body. Notice what color it is. It's probably exactly the same color. It's not about, oh, what color is it? Oh, it still stayed the same. No, it's about just tuning into it, okay? This is something that's been with you for decades. So, of course, it's still the same. Tap the top of your cheekbones. Okay, so what color is the feeling? The color is, say, and I feel it all in here. Using the word here, it doesn't matter where it is. It might be in multiple spots. Move your mind through it. I feel it all through here. Breathe into it, breathe around it, relax those clenching on the edges. Your job is to let it stay, even though you want it to go. It's just a part of you that needs your love. Big yawn. Oh, even if it's fake, relax those fingertips. Yawn from the back. Relax your heart towards the feelings in your body. Let them expand, unravel, unwind. Relax that belly button. Hand on your heart, tap the divot above your lips. Say it again. High feeling, and feel it in your body. You've been with me for such a long time. Tapping here in the divot above your lips, hand on your heart. And the truth is I've been trying to get rid of you. But it turns out you're not just a feeling. Close your eyes and really notice its color. Notice where the color begins and ends. How far down does it go into your body? Does it go out of your body? Feel your mind around to the top of the color and go all the way out above the color of that pain, and then go back down and dunk your mind onto the top of the feeling. So you're just trying to feel where it is in your body. So where does that color go in your body? Say, if I feel this feeling in my body, big yawn, slow motion. And I ask you, feeling, to take me back to the first time, to the original experience, when I was first shocked and started feeling this way. Please take me back now. I choose to call in safety into my body. I choose to call in security to flow through me. I choose to imagine I'm in a safe space. Now, what is it? Are you in a cave? Are you by the ocean? Are you in your room? Are you somewhere completely imaginary? And so this is separate to that. We're just going to put you into a safe space. If I did feel safe in this safe space, how would I feel in my body? Just feel that. Take a sigh, like a sigh of relief. I'm safe now. So in your imagination, it doesn't matter if you can't see it, just know it if you have to. Tapping the diva under your lips. So where do you feel this level of safety in your body, even if it's just in one tiny spot? So feel around your body. What part feels a bit lighter, easier, feels safe? What color is that safeness? The color might be what? First color. Okay, so breathe that color in through your body, surrounding that original darker feeling that we're working with. Surrounding it in a safety color of whatever your color is, like it's a beautiful blanket, surrounding it, and like it's beautiful ocean water or pool water, river water, surrounding it in this color. Okay, one more time. Big yawn, relax the cells on the edges of the feeling, not the feeling. You're not expecting the feeling to change, you want it to expand. So next to the feeling. So if the feeling's here, you go next to it, okay? Relax those parts where you can't really feel much. Okay, one more time. Say the dark feeling to the darker feeling, the painful feeling. I feel this feeling in my body. Yep, I definitely feel it. Thank you, feeling, for coming up. I ask you to take me back to the original experience when I first felt you. Now, don't think. This isn't thinking. Stop the thinking. Relax your face. Just feel the feeling. You can't do this wrong except needing to know the answer. You can't do this wrong except saying, I don't know, if you did know. Okay, so don't try to know the answer. Just relax your thought, feel that feeling. What color is it? Say it again. May have changed a bit, but it's not about that. Just feel the color. Okay. So now imagine that this is you when you're really young. And if it comes to an old age, that's okay, but still. Go back to the young version. Maybe you're even in the womb, or maybe you're a toddler, or just, somewhere maybe before 6. And again, if an older version comes up, you can start with that. But tap your chest. Say to this feeling, please show me how you feel. So just imagine whether you see it, feel it, or pretend it, that it's you as your younger self. Wherever you feel this feeling in your body, I want you to turn it into your inner child. And is she sitting? Is she standing? Is she drooping? Is she running? Is she hiding? Is she being yelled at? Is she what? So imagine this feeling is her. I know it's a lot easier one-to-one, but you've got this. Just stay here. You're doing this right, okay? So close your eyes. Now turn this feeling into her. If she had a posture, as I just said, what is it now? Is the shoulder slumped? Is she laying down, her head in her hands? Just force it to sort of happen gently. Just like, don't take no for an answer. You just make it up. And do it with the feeling. Okay. So describe how she's feeling. So what is her head in her hands? She is what? Yeah. And just make it up. It doesn't have to be from a memory at all. It could be, but it doesn't matter if it ever even happened. Okay. So I want you to just let yourself feel it. And what's she wearing in this image? If she was wearing something, or he, for our, few men doing this, what's she wearing? Just so you get the image or the idea of it more. And how's she feeling? What's her mood? Yeah. Tap around your belly and your ribs. Now, I want you to imagine the room she's in. Is she inside? Is she outside? Say it out loud, inside or outside. Is she at home? Is she somewhere else? Say where it is. Again, it's okay if you're making it up. Whatever pops up is right. You've got this. Yeah? You got it. Okay, let's drop in deeper. Okay, close your eyes, take a breath. Imagine that you walk into the image. You as your higher self, you're bright, you're shiny, you're literally sparkling with gold, with bright light, with energy, with love. So again, if you see it, or just pretend it, or just know it, or it's like you're just remembering something, just let yourself walk through into the image, over to her, sit down with her, or be with her. And say to her, ready? Feel the feeling as you say this. Feel it, feel it, feel it. Big time. Let it be painful. Let it be worse. Say, I'm so sorry you're going through this. And say to her, I want you to know that I love you. And say it like you mean it. And you know what? I understand why you feel this way. Tap the side of your hand in the karate chop point. Things aren't working out right now. And you're starting to believe that you're just, what? Like a loser, or that she's just doomed, or that she will always have to, or never be able to. Which one? And I want you to know that it's not ultimately true. And it's not your fault. And the world doesn't always have to be like this. Tap the inside of your wrist together. And I know you're feeling lost and alone right now. And you're being told that you have to change. And it's just not fair. Now keep your eyes closed and say to her, look at me, little one. Imagine that she looks up into your big eyes, and she said, eyes are what? Are they teary? Are they dull? What are they? And hands on your heart. Just put your hands on your heart. Stop tapping for a moment. You can rock backwards and forwards or side to side. Really feel it and say, even though you feel this way, I want you to know that I love and accept you. Even though I always haven't. And I'm sorry for that. I hope you can forgive me one day. I want you to know that I'm here to protect you. What is it that you wanted to happen? So ask her and listen. Imagine she's talking to you. What is going wrong? What is it that you wanted to happen? Yeah, so what did she wish was happening instead? So what do you wish was happening instead? Let her say. You just get a one-word answer, or you either way, just say, tell me more. Yeah, soften your body. Imagine, close your eyes and imagine that you're picking this energy up, and pause if you need more time for her to answer. Take it, just don't go anywhere. Imagine that you've got beautiful light coming out of your hands, and wherever you feel the feeling, if it's in your throat, put your hands in front of your throat. If it's in your heart, in front of your heart, wherever it is. Put your hands in front of the area and imagine that your fingers are really long. And so just get an answer to this. Don't ask the question. When I say to your higher self, what color frequency is needed to help this part of you heal and feel safe? What's the first color that comes to mind? Yep, use that color. If you don't have one, just make it up. First one, go. Okay, hands, really long fingers, really like bright light out of your hands, like big oven mitts with big long fingers on them. You're going to go in and find the feeling in your body, and you're going to pull it out. Gently lift it up. And I want you to breathe in and feel you're lifting it up towards your heart or down towards your heart, whichever direction it is. Big sigh. Pause your thoughts. Don't go anywhere. Don't think about this. Just gently open the cells of your body. Very gently, like slow motion. 10 times slower, babe. Go. Yep, that's it. That's it. Relax your heart towards the feeling. And I want you to put your hands on your body and imagine this being surrounded in that beautiful colored light. Whoosh. It flows through your body. Feel it. Take a breath. Whoosh, this beautiful colored light is flowing through your body, flowing around your younger self. So imagine you're patting her in the back now. Go to that feeling, pat it on the back, like pat your hand maybe over your body, but feel it, that it's patting it on the back of the feeling. Feel your mind pat the feeling, pat the pain, not trying to change it, trying to soothe it, which means you're not trying to change it. You're just trying to let it know that you care. Okay, so say to her, I want you to know that I'm here to make a difference. And let's tap the chest. I'm here to imagine up what you want. And since everything lives in the imagination, this really will change things. So ask her, what do you need right now to feel safe and happy? What does she want? That's like, it could be like, she might just want a pillow. She might want a toy to hug. She might want a whole playroom. She might want a whole water park. She might be asking for her family to be happy, or for even a new family. She might be asking for literally anything. Nothing is too big. Nothing is too much. This is your imagination. You can think what you want. Okay, so what does she want? Listen. And if she's not saying anything, just say, it's okay. You can tell me if you did know. What does she want? So imagine it up, actually interact with it. And so for some of you that still aren't getting anything, just ask her, would you like a pillow or a toy? Everyone can ask that too, but just make sure you imagine it up. So let's say that you're giving her a drink. She wants a big drink of cordial or squash or fizzy drink or water or whatever it is. And you give her the cup. So ask her if she wants a drink now. What sort of drink does she want, if any? If not, it could be food. Make it up. This is imaginary, okay? Okay, so imagine now that you're passing it to this feeling in your body. It's very important that you go in and around the feeling and imagine it's her physically, emotionally, where you feel it in the body. Breathe in. Okay, now give it the feeling and imagine you feel the liquid or the substance, the food going into a little throat, and make the sound out. And you feel it go into the feeling, into the feeling, into the feeling, and it's mixing through the feeling, and now it turns into that beautiful, bright, healing color that your higher self said to see. The color is, say the positive color out loud, the color is, and now say, and it's flowing through my body. Move your hands in a flowing direction around the feeling and feel like you're stirring it up. Maybe even get your fingertips in and imagine you can pull it out and you're pulling it up and apart. That feeling that she's feeling, just pull it apart and then push it back together. Lovely. Pull it apart, push it back together. Pull it apart and stir it around. Big yawn. Imagine that beautiful colored light is flowing through the feeling as you're doing this, like glitter. It's getting stamped in it. Like little chunks is getting poured into it, placed into it. Yeah, like beautiful liquid is getting stirred into it. Now breathe it in, and now all of a sudden it goes, and it starts vibrating and goes, and it starts sucking all of those colors in. So keep moving it around, bigger movements, bigger, exaggerated. You can do this. Almost done. Big sigh, shake your hands out. Imagine you're throwing the feeling into there. Don't flick it. It's a very different energy. You're sending it to love, 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 love. You're sending it into the heaven realms. Asking your angels right now, your spirit team from the house of love, the highest realms of all, to help you in this healing. Agree? Yeah? Yeah. Help you in this healing and to mix this beautiful higher self energy in. Ask, say this, I ask my higher self to merge with me. And I ask the divine substance within me to mobilize, which means to move and to flow into these heavy feelings, integrate my ego in a healthy way so I can be in my natural state and have faith. Breathe it in. Nod your head. Yeah. Big yawn. Agree with it. Yeah. Oh. Tap around your belly and ribs. And even though I have these other parts I still don't trust. Okay, so we need to meet you where you are. So you have some changes now. So notice, go into the feeling. Relax it, clenching around it. Just let it be, let it move, let it change. But you're not changing it. It might be moving and changing location. Your job is to let it be. What color is the feeling now? Is it changed? Has it got multiple colors? How different is it compared to when you began? Now, for some, it'll be really different. Others will just be a little bit different. This is something you've had for decades, actually lifetimes. So it's okay. We've only been doing this for like the actual tapping part for 20 minutes. That's like epic for any change at all for something that's been exactly the same for decades. Like this is immense. Okay, even down a couple of points is a big deal. Okay, so feel the remaining heaviness in your body, the remaining darkness, remaining doubt, that feeling we were working with. And say, even though I have this remaining feeling, feel it, feel it, feel it, I invite it into my body so I can protect it. Whichever word you prefer, so God, so my higher self can protect it. It's safe to feel this feeling now. And if a part of you is like, oh, I don't know, say, I choose to send all of me compassion, no matter what you're feeling. Say, and I invite all these feelings into my body. I give them permission to be here. Okay, rub your chest, rub your body, because I am worthy as I am. And put your hands in the air. And what if things are easier than I imagined? But I kept imagining things would go so wrong. So I held myself back. And I didn't trust. And then I got the mirror reflection to my non-trusting ways. Put your hands on, what if that's why things haven't always worked out? Big sigh. Raise your hand. Shake your hands out. Helps reset your nervous system. Exhale as you do. Open that mouth. It's like an exhaust pipe that lets all the unconscious energy out, especially if you're yawning, if you're burping, if you're sneezing, if you're coughing. Tap the front of your chest and help it happen. If none of that's happening, it's still working. Calling in the divine energies to help you in this healing. Okay. What if it's safe to have faith? What if it's up to me to take the leap into faith? Hands on your heart, feel it. What would it take for me to be ready to have faith? Because what if fear creates the thing that I fear? Fear creates the thing that I fear. So put eyes up and look. Go, wait there. Fear creates the thing that I fear? Again. Fear creates the thing that I fear. So if I have faith and learn how to be non-reactive, then therefore it means that good will happen, even if it turns out differently to how I imagined. Tap the side of the crochet point. Even if I still go through difficulty, that's just me being fortified. Even if I lose people, that's just the wrong people leaving so I can get what I want. Even if I get things I don't want, that might be me learning how to appreciate or how to say no. It might not all just fall out of the sky. It probably won't. But I choose to have faith in good things happening. And I choose to stretch into this faith. I choose the faith. It doesn't just happen. Tap this inside your wrist together. So I release these feelings into my body. Tap cheekbones. Open the mouth and put the nose in the air. Back straight, nice and comfortable, nice and arched a bit. Relax those shoulders, relax the fingertips, relax the toes. And I choose to call in energies of faith. Again, whichever word you prefer, God, the divine, infinite intelligence. And I ask the divine to raise my capacity to trust in good things happening. Because what if having faith in good things happening is what creates the good things to happen? So even though it would be really weird to suddenly change my mind, it would be weird to just change this. I can't just change this. What if I just let myself? I'm curious to see what could happen when I open myself up to something different and new. Oh, hands in the air like you just don't care. Oh, shake them about. Okay. Let those energies move through. Release any remaining tensions. Give them permission to stay, to be. And send it compassions. Imagine beautiful light colors, bright colors, glitter. Imagine your angels from the house of love, not just some random people around you, like spirits around you, actual higher loving beings from the house of love, the house of God. Okay, let the angels come in. Just know, ask the angels to intervene in your life and help you to pray to God, to the divine for you. Just let it be easy. Okay, so now go to the original list. Oh wait, before you do that, have a full experience of your new feelings. You notice the tingles? You notice a more of expansiveness or lightness? Yeah, you may even still have a heaviness and be like, oh, I still feel it. Of course you're still feeling it. Or maybe you're not. Maybe for some people it will go, but it's okay. This is something that takes many, many times. Now I have a new ebook coming out, the Healer's ebook, that's going to teach you some basics of healing, including the whole concept of needing it just to be done really quickly, going to help teach you how to forgive. It's going to teach you the biggest thing that people do wrong with their emotions. And it's a big part of what you've done with me today, like the right way. You've done it the right way, but people do the opposite. So get my Healer's ebook when it's out. At time of filming, it's not actually out yet, but it's written. I just have to now edit it and then pretty much upload it, and it will be out very soon now, probably within the week at most. So send me a message if you want that, or look in the description below and see if it's there yet. It's really going to help. Okay. So go back to your original list. Just cover the numbers maybe. It doesn't really matter, but just cover the numbers, like the little numbers you wrote down. And now say it out again like a true statement. Like, I feel, what was it? Worried, scared, this and that, heavy, yada, yada. So I feel, say it. How true does that feel out of 10 now? Could just refresh, forget what you said before. Okay, and do the other ones one at a time. Say it out loud. What's a new number? Pause if you need more time. Cross the number out and write the new one down. And then for the third one again, the bottom one, the what do you believe about yourself one. Say the negatives and out loud. I feel like I'm just, or this makes me believe that I'm. Take that breath, relax your heart towards the feelings. Take a yawn. Oh. Just don't even hope that they change anymore. Just give them full permission to be here. Okay, what number is it now? Okay, so write down, in my new reality now, I choose to believe that I have more faith than ever before. And I ask the divine within me to increase my capacity to believe in good things happening now. Mean it? Really agree with it? Say yeah. Okay, you might like to write down more things, like I asked the divine to increase my capacity too. I now choose to believe that I am worthy, good enough, that I am happier than I realize, that things are better than I realize. You can write down a little thing, put them in the comments. I would love to hear your experience. Just know, every time I get a comment, it lights me up. Even if sometimes I might forget to reply, which I do try to reply. You can always put another comment underneath if you want, but I will do my best to reply to every comment because I love hearing your stories. This is why I do this work, to save souls, to uplift lives, because I remember what it was like to have such a living nightmare. And I've seen clients go from being in a living nightmare or simply being in overwhelm or feeling like things just aren't right or feeling insecure and like they have to be this certain person that they can't quite measure up to. And then we go in and we change it. We heal their mind, their bodies, their business, their relationships. And just the joy and the amazing things that happen, it lights me up so much. So as you keep doing my work and keep building and building and building, especially as you get 5 sessions in, 10 sessions in, 20 sessions in, even 100 sessions in, more and more and more good and amazing things will happen. You'll change as a person, but you'll be more like yourself than ever before. Your relationships will change. Your ability to communicate will change. Your ability to manifest and create good things will change. And if you want to do it quicker in the most effective, powerful way, come to me for one-to-one work. You don't get any points for going at it alone. Of course, if you just want to continue with my videos, even if it's just my free stuff forever, if that's what you're called to do, I'm here for it. Okay, but if you do want to go deeper, farther, faster, knowing that also it's not an overnight thing and you have to put in the work, right? Then one-to-one with me or even my home study programs are the way to go. So feel free to message me for a recommendation. Even if you just like, I want to do a free YouTube video for this issue, what do you think it is? Or you want to know about my home study programs, or I said my one-to-one, let's have a little chat about how it can work for you and what's really possible, because so much more is possible when you use my work as a foundation, like having a shower each day to continue to remove the dirt. You have to continue to remove the emotional toxins and the grime. You really have a buildup that people don't talk about. And the other thing is, it's like learning how to play the piano or violin or learn a new language like Italian or Chinese. Why is it that people think that on one hand, this is really impossible to change. Oh my God, it's always going to be like this. And then you do a healing session. You're like, oh, that's it. I did it once. I did it 10 times. Like everything should be better. I should be fluent in Chinese after 10 freaking sessions, right? It doesn't work like that. You will have big changes along the way. You will have great big things happening. You might have a big flurry of ideas and creativity or an influx of clients or a healing in your relationship very quickly. And you will. But the real change comes from a long period of time, seeing this as something that will add time into your life, expand your life. This isn't an expense of time, of energy, or of money. This is an influx, an expansion. It really does. I've done thousands and thousands, literally thousands of hours of this work, especially in the beginning. I did so much of it. And it just built me up and tore down and dissolved the negative parts of my personality, the weak parts, the self-sorry parts, the hateful parts, the resentful parts, the victim parts, the sick parts. And now what I have left is so minimal compared to what it used to be. It's like, you would not believe I'm the same person. And the same will happen for you if you keep doing my work. So even if you will disappear from my work for a while, maybe you'll go away for a few weeks, months, or even years, always come back to me. If you love this method, if you find this helpful, keep coming back to it. And do binge tapping, right? So you might like commit to doing, several sessions in one weekend. And okay, and then you might forget about it for a few days or a few weeks, and then come back to it and do a few days where you do some sessions each day, and then come back to it and come back to it and have a break, come back to it, have a break, come back to it. Yeah, but keep it up consistently somewhat all throughout your life, because it will continue to work on deeper levels than ever before. You continue to up level and realize so many more amazing things are possible than, was allowed because you were blocked from actual heavy energy, and will raise you into a higher timeline. So I'm Kai Clifford, your spiritual guide and energy alchemist. If this has helped you, if you're still watching, it obviously has somewhat, please share this, get the word out. People need this, yeah? And of course, comment your experience, give me a like, subscribe, and don't be a stranger. Feel free to pop into my inbox just to tell me your experience or to ask for a recommendation. Okay, lots of love to you. Good work today, and I will see you soon. Mwah.